Whew. Well, boys and girls, back out again on the new permission. And I'm going to head to the woods today. Have a scout around there for an hour or so, and a bit of a detect, and see what we can come up with. Oh. So it's hard going, very steep hills, very muddy ground. Whew. So if I sound out of breath, it's because I am. Oh, goodness gracious. Right, I will get to where I need to be, and I will come back to you when we hit the first signal. Well, there you go. There's the first find out of the ground, and it's an old axe head. Well, here we go. Big old axe head. It's bagged up and put in my backpack. So that's not a bad start, really, I suppose. Better than bits of rusty farming implements. I mean, technically it's a farming implement, it's an axe, so yeah, we'll carry on and we'll see what else comes out today. Alright, hang tight. Well, that's the next hole there. And that was it. Piece of random shiny metal. It's goodness knows what it is, but it's a bit of scrap by the looks of it, so yeah, we'll get rid. Well, I don't know how standard this is, but a piece of pipe in the middle of the woods. It's bizarre. I call it bizarre because these are all finds that I've never had before. I expect to find this sort of junk on the beach, you know, where houses have been dumping rubbish after they've been refurbished, that kind of thing, but certainly not in the woods in the middle of nowhere. But you never know, do you? But at the end of the day, it shows that people have been here, so we shall carry on for a little longer. Let's see what else comes out. Well, boys and girls, just for reference on this hunt, using the Viking V6, I've got the discrimination or the reject set to 8. So I'm just trying that, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm using a copper coin and a piece of iron to to reject out the iron, but still get a signal on a copper coin. So yeah, just giving you an idea of what settings I'm using. That's where my tuning's set to. And yeah, so there you go. Well, there's interesting, boys and girls. See that there? A piece of glass. And it's right next to this fallen tree. Oh, and it's got a big deep push up in it. That's what they call this bit in the bottom. It's called a push up. And it's black glass. I can't see any hints of. These are my anti-cut gloves, so I'm not worried about cutting my fingers, because I've started to wear my gloves now. So yeah, oh, interesting. The base of a black glass bottle, and there are a couple of areas, it being a farm, that I think there might be a dump. I have to discuss that with the farmer, with the landowner, but that might be a project for the summer for us. Okay. Well, on we go. Well, that's where this next signal was, and it's in here somewhere, and it's a bit of foil, look. Lovely big dinger of a signal. Goodness gracious. Well. You can't say we're not trying. Well, at least we found a bit of foil there. Okay, into the scrap pocket it goes. Well, the next signal, way on down there. Nice big piece of farming ring with some rope on it, some plastic rope, so it's modern. I wonder if that's some sort of bull's nose ring. I wonder, anybody? I can't remember if I've got a knife to cut this string off here, but I don't know. Just somebody will tell me it's a ring, iron ring, and there's like a loop down here as well. Right, well, in the bag with the junk it goes. Well, there's a signal in here somewhere, and I'm beginning to get worried because that looks like bone that's coming out of there. I'm hoping it's sheep bone, but there's all this as well. Is that wool? It feels like wool. It feels oily actually. I wonder if it's an old sheep. But why is there something metal in there unless there's something wrapped in the wool of the sheep? Which is bizarre. So let me work and see if I can find out what it is. I'm kind of dreading it, but I have to do it now, don't I? All right. Well, sit tight, and we'll see if we can figure out what this is. Right. Well, this is getting weirder because there's this woolly stuff, which is what it looks like to me. It looks like wool, doesn't it? But then inside that there's cloth. See that cloth there? Oh, rotten, but it's cloth. So it's something wrapped in cloth and wrapped in wool. And I haven't got the faintest clue. Oh, look there. Oh, right, okay. I do hope this is not something super rare and archaeological. Let me see if I can locate the metallic object that's in here. Well, there's another piece of bone that I've just pulled out. So, anybody's any ideas? And this is the metallic object here. Oh, goodness gracious! It's just not coming out. Right, let me get back on it with a shovel. Well, it's out, boys and girls, and that's what it was. Just a big piece of tin by the looks of it. Gone over it again. No more signals in there, so that's what was giving the signal. But obviously, I'm assuming this has been a pet burial at some stage, maybe even some sort of animal. I don't know, because of the bones and the wool that's in there. Everything's been wrapped up in the wool inside a cloth bag, so I'd assume it's a pet. And yeah, so on that basis I'm not going to dig any more of it up. I don't think it's anything archaeological. I think it's just a farm pet that's gone. So yeah, I'm going to rebury that. I'll get rid of the tin. I'll mark the location so I know where it is, and yeah, there you go. You live and learn. You find something interesting, and let's fill this hole back in here. Do it on camera while you're still here. Look, there we go. Bits of water. In fact, that's a bit of bone as well, I think. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, that gets very deep in. So yeah, we'll leave it at that. Mystery solved, I think. Well, literally 2-3 feet away from that what looks like a burial. Here's another one. Again, wool, cloth underneath, and a metallic signal. So I'm not going to dig it. I'm going to actually speak to the farmer and ask them if this was a burial area. I'll continue searching, see if I get any more signals here, but I'm going to assume that they're all the same, and there may be maybe pets that were put into a tin box and buried, wrapped up and buried. So I'm not going to continue with that. I'm just going to cover that back over again. There we go, and we will continue on our way. Well, there's the next signal. You see that in there? That, if I'm not mistaken, is what's called a barrel tap. Is that a barrel tap? Somebody's going to tell me. Tell me those comments down below. Well, that's a pretty good find. I'm quite happy with that. I could be completely wrong. It could be something else. Or is it some sort of syringe, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. Well, answers in the comments down below. We'll certainly take that with it. It's got like a nozzle on the end bolted on, so... Right, okay. Well, we'll take it with us. Well, nice hole there. Nice big signal. There it is, big lump of lead. White lead. As I remember, that means it's got more age, or more silver content in the lead. I could be wrong. Again, I'm sure somebody's going to tell me in the comments, so yeah, we'll take lead with us. We're quite happy with lead. Looks like a piece of flattened lead pipe, to be honest with you. Could be anything, I suppose, but yeah, okay. Okay, well, there's another signal, and it's out there, and it's looks like a brass door hook. This is what it looks like. What's that's doing in the middle of a field? Again, is anybody's guess. Yeah, well, I'll take that. Probably, oh God, 1930s, 40s, maybe somewhere around there. Yeah, well, interesting nonetheless. There you go. That's the next signal just out of there, not too far down. I haven't the faintest clue what it is. Looks like a aluminium tube of some description, so yeah, with the scrap it goes. Cool. Well, it's certainly been an interesting day today. I'm just going to finish off in this little field here, and we'll give you a roundup at the end, so stay tuned for that. In other news, it's coming up to my birthday, so I'm thinking I might go out for a wee snifter, a wee pint or two. I'll maybe show you that if I'm in any fit state. And yeah, so like I say, I'll finish off this field, and I'll come back to you if I get anything else, and if not, then I will see you at the end for the roundup. Alright, bye for now. Well, this is the next signal out, and I think you can maybe see, look, where I've just churned it out, there's an impression, almost what's left of an impression of, it's falling to bits. Every time I try and pick it up, it falls to bits. There you go, you can see a bit of an impression there, and this is what it is. I haven't got the faintest clue. It's got flowers, it's got, oh, there's somebody's head there. What on earth is that? Right, that's interesting. Right, well, it looks like it's made of iron anyway. Yeah. Is that a toy gun? Is that part of a toy rifle? I think it is, isn't it? That's like a section of a Winchester. Cowboys and Indians, pump action Winchester rifle. I think that's what that is. Alright, cool. I'll take that and I'll clean that up. I'm just going to check the hole for see if there's any more of it there. And I was right to check, because there was another signal in there, and there it is. Yeah, it's another part of the rifle. I must ask the. In fact, that's half of the side of it. Look, that goes together just like that. Perfect. Right, we'll take that. We'll get that cleaned up. That'll look lovely. Cool. I'll double check, make sure there's no more. but I don't think there is. I think it's all just stones now. Cool as. Well, I just filled the hole back in because this was just some little bits of scrap tin by the looks of it. I don't know if there's anything. I'll take it and double check it anyway, but I don't think there's anything written on this. It's just scrap tin from whatever it was once upon a time. But yeah, okay. Well, we got a signal, so we had to dig it. So right. This was nearly done. Cool. Okay, this is just the start of the roundup. I'm just going to show you the scrappy bits. So these were the bits of sort of foily metal that I showed you digging up at the end. There's nothing on them, so these are going to go straight in the bin. No idea what they were. Haven't a clue. They were all together. So that was again I think it's a bit of scrap aluminium that I found in the woods. So that can go in the bin as well. And a bit of foil that I got in the field, and another little bit of foil that I got in the field. The other bits, I'm currently just in the process of washing them out. So stay tuned, and I'll get them washed off, and you can have a look. Well, there's the rest of it. So as you saw, the first thing we hit, we got a signal for, was the axe head. It's a fair old size. Anybody got an idea of an age of that? Then give me a shout in the comments there. I'm going to hang on to that. I'm going to put some cure rust on it, stop it getting any worse. Preserve it a little bit, maybe. The ring that you saw that I thought was maybe a bull's nose ring, could be, might not be, but I think it's worth keeping. I think that's for the bin, so in the bin it goes. A little piece of aluminium pipe. Haven't the faintest, but it's not worth me keeping. There's nothing written on it, so that can go into the bin as well. Piece of copper pipe that was in the woods. That's interesting. We'll hang on to that and start a copper collection, I think. Big piece of lead, big piece of old lead as well, from the colour, as I understand. The sort of whiter it is, the more age it has. So it was a thick piece of pipe, as you can see there. That'll go into the scrap bucket. The hook, the door hook. Not certain of an era, but that could be Victorian, I suppose. And the tap object. Oh, actually, there's a little sort of hole going through there. It could be a barrel tap, actually, and through the other side as well. Clean that a little bit more, get the dirt out of there. But yeah, I haven't the faintest. If you think that's a barrel tap, then yeah, I think it quite possibly is. Well, let's see if I can get it polished up as well, because I'm sure that's probably made of brass. Again, if you know what that is, then leave us a comment down below. And then the final pieces from the cowboy rifle. Let me see if I can put these somewhere we can see them a bit better. Hang on. Well, there we go. I don't know if you can see this. You can see the head there, and he's wearing a beaver hat, and actually around the side, I'll get a still picture, it says Davy Crockett. So that's pretty cool. That's off the side of a toy rifle, I would imagine. Davy Crockett, I'll have to look that one up, so we can find a picture online. Cool. Well, there you go. That was yet another. We're getting the light here. Yet another fun day up at the new permission, and yeah, the finds are starting to pop out now.
certainly we've plenty more to do there, and we'll be back there soon enough. And like I say, I've got another permission coming up soon as well, so I will be taking you on that very soon, and I will see you soon. If you like it, hit the subscribe on the left hand side. Sorry, I just caught something out on my screen there, I don't know what that was. On the right hand side, as you look at it, just over there, there'll be a subscribe button, and yeah, there's 1 or 2 videos you might notice pop up here and there, and yeah, if you enjoyed that, give us a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Alright, bye for now.